Alrighty, let's kind of get the lighting fixed here. It's a little shabangy. This is close enough. It's still bright. I think we can just kind of just do without. Yeah. So good morning. Today is currently Monday. Let's get the fix going on in here. Let's go log in real quick on all our platforms. Make sure we are ready to trade on everything. S&P. Ready to trade. Let's get our options ready. Drag that over there for now. Kind of want to leave yesterday's lines up there. Pre-market is sitting at 28. Okay. We have some buy-sided lines. This is like a buy-sided market here. And really just like no EMA support like right next to us. It's like, it's gonna be quite a little gap here. Gap of an opening. Maybe about a point. I would say to grab the range here, just in case. 15-minute range for Friday. Oh, that's 30-minute. Hold on. Let's grab 15-minute here. Oh, same thing. Okay. Nope. Okay, that's 15-minute range. So that's what's gonna make this all interesting. I think we're gonna shade this slightly. About 9 minutes in here. 10% on the shade, and I want a halfway line. Where's my halfway line? It's blending in, it's covered up, okay. Market is looking for some puts off the open. I understand it. We're in a buy-sided market here, okay. Market gaps up about a point over the weekend. Entire week from 23 to what, 27, 4 points up the entire week, but you have a max low of 18 to 29, 11 points of range. Overall, you have 4-point total. Oops. Make sure we are ready for our my funded accounts. And we'll do a quick recap of our trading view as well. Show you guys how we're coming into this week right now. I should be a little bit more planned for this trader view. All right, both coming over now. Missing required field. What are you talking about? New code, okay. Okay, they're acting funny. Log in. Sign in with Google. Here's how we're coming in the month of July. Alright, we logged in. Technically, we missed like 2 or 3 days here, honestly. Minimum trading day is 4. Like, that technically we can. We've done the minimum. We just need like 3K. Like, literally, Missed 2 days. Missed 2 whole trading days. Accident, like couldn't get the trading software working here, and I just wasn't home to trade on Monday, well, Friday. And how we're looking, yeah, just wasn't home for that. So let's get ready for it. I gotta see how we do this here. I think I might have to do my calls from my phone here so I can watch both at the same time. I think that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna watch SPY on my left side chart. And start getting the lines in here. You have a sell. You wanna focus here, sell sided. Oh no, it's happening like it's happening just like it. Okay, so let's fix this then. Let's fix this. Let's throw this here. We're just gonna throw this on the timelines then. Bye. In fact, I need to see that happen here. Let's zoom in, get everything ready. I have to be mindful of this. These are like old lines. Probably the worst part is like the old lines are overlapping with the new lines. And market is sitting at 34.20. Market's sitting at 34.20. No, that's just where this line's moving. Okay. It's somewhere in that range. No, we are there. 34.43. 34.43. Like right above it. And I'm going to pull up Tasty Trade on my mobile device so we can get this set up and take our orders from there. And get ready for a gap today, which is kind of interesting. And I have to be mindful because I do have the old chart lines on this other screen. Whereas like these two lines are old, so I have to be a little bit mindful of that. We're going to get rid of this because it had nothing to do with the chart lines, more where we were going to. We're opening like down here, bottom of range, looking to buy our way up in a buy-sided market with an incredible gap. That's going to be interesting here. So I'm going to try and definitely see what's going to happen. We can close out my funded. We can give a quick look at the report. We're going to do tag of options. Tag options. Currently up just 140. And about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 options trades. Okay, we're done there. 3 minutes on the market. And let's check the economic calendar. I think there was some news. I think I was pre-looking at it yesterday. And I closed my charts because I didn't want to be on here. Voice feels like almost natural. It feels more authentic, but it's not like my normal voice. I like it though. Something I can vibe with. Okay, 8:30. Nothing. No news. No news Monday. No news Monday with the gap. Let's go for it. I get too excited now. And we're gonna come in here and drop on the 30 M's. Drop on the 30s. Buy. We have sell. Make sure we get this on both as well. I need to use the bathroom now. This is not good. We have a buy line here. I can actually erase that because it's overlapping. Okay, we're fine. He said, but what do you mean? We gotta use the bathroom. Okay. So we're looking for the buyout. We're at 62.71. That's like the halfway point between our buy and our sell line right now. We're like right here. Cancel. Units 2, TP, ticks. What is that? Price cash? No, certainly not that. Oh, stop loss. Yeah. Coming out to 600. What is this? 6 points against us? 6 points against us. 6 points in the wrong direction here. I feel like that's fair. Oh, that's right. I didn't get my orders ready. Trade, SPY, options, 0-day call. We're going long here. It's about 118. Come here with one contract. Edit. 10 seconds. Waiting to review and send. Keep joking. Market's dropping down some. You're joking here. Spiking up. Spiked up about a third of a point. Hitting sell lines. My lines are gone. All my lines are gone. That's sell-sided. Market, you could sell from here. This is a buy-sided market. There's no need to sell. But oh my, they just... Sell from here. Buy from here. That's actually so hilarious. Even my SPY chart is completely reset. I just lost all the range up there. We're hitting halfway point of range. That's what this is. Okay. That's actually hilarious. To get absolutely done in like this. Okay. Because we can see the south side down here. That's really looking to watch out for. Is no one closing positions today? Like, what's happening here? Breaking through resistance. Removing the outlines. I don't recall. Okay, there's a second sell line. We'll do the market. Let's see if we open above. We have another sell line at max height up way up here. I think this was a buy-sided market. Let's see which one of these can hold on to. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Let's like drag it. It's kind of cheap to go short right now. It's cheap, I'd say. It's short, but the right way. I think I'll hold the options for a bit. I'm gonna clear these trade. Doesn't allow me to drag an order, which is kind of not what I want to see here. We have to buy our way out of here. Let's remember that. They're holding above range. This could be a quick stop out here. What's the halfway point between these two lines? 2. So about here at one point at 35.50. 35.50. Wait to see where this candle closes out at. 30 seconds on it. So we might continue to go long here from 29 flat to 29.5. I'm looking for the shorts. This might take a little bit of time here. It looks like we might just close out here early. Not even early. Just close it through. Four seconds. Oh, new 5-minute candle open. I did not notice that. I'm gonna zoom in on it. It's like so high up. This is buy-sided market today. I will agree it is buy-sided. From the open, it's up about 4 points. Rejected? Limit sell rejected? What do you mean? Hold on now. Oh, limit buy. Phew, thank you. We're gonna wait until we get a retest and come back down through. Buy-sided market. And it looks like it opens halfway between, which is kind of interesting. 5-4, 2-5, it does open halfway between. You know, you look at the signs of buy line, right? So, let me show you. 6 opens just above the 3. No way. No way. No way. Market order. Sell limit of Dewey. I had to see if it holds. If you break past it, then I'll... Because this is like creating like a massive gap here, though. But isn't the worst thing. We gotta see if it holds, though. Limit sell. 2-stop sell. And then from 47... Guess not. I guess it goes buy-sided market. Okay, remember this is a buy-sided market, right? You want to keep going long here. Means that once this passes out, you look for another entry around the 35.51. S&P, what are you giving us in the 1 minute and the 2 minute? 2 minutes just going long. We're about to hit some resistance here on SPY. Top of range. We're hitting the south side resistance. I want to see where this candle closes at. 5-minute closes in like 4. If we pass the 2.9, I think I might go sell. Let me mark this out here. It's easier to mark out on options, hold to tell if you pass it, because there's less volatility. I'm gonna color it black since it's not like an actual like line. It's not the real line that we're looking for. Looks like we're heading down to it. Not what I think, but what I see. I need to catch it. I'm gonna stop limit by gonna close in 1 minute. If we close below, we make an absolute rejection. Okay, now hold on. Let's mark out this gap here. It's a massive gap, I'd say. This says we bought in, so we sell out. S&P still gives us room to come down some. S&P still gives us room to come down. Rating 500. I'm going. So we did miss it on our options, which is kind of like, the main thing we're supposed to be looking at here, but we're gonna sell one contract. Yeah, they don't let me move this limit, which is kind of funny. So a limit sell. Could be up 700 on the day right now, but it's all good. 750. Market. Don't want to go below 250 here. We don't want to go below 250. We're just gonna close. I think, okay, I think looking at the limit time frame might be doing us in here. I think looking at it too tightly is doing us in. Overall, though, we are currently up about 3 on. That's right, because we were in the red. Gonna show like the actual filled count summary. He said, you know. I was just looking over there with QQQ and Q. That is. So you had a buy line, right? The bots, sells, sells. You opened up halfway between, and Q is up. Even if we 30-minute this guy. Sell side, more sell side. Up about 80 points is crazy. We like the neighbor. Then over here, this line doesn't belong then. This is okay. This is okay. That is not okay. This is good. Oh, you see that? That looks a lot better now. That looks a lot better. Assuming that we don't have this green line until market. No, we just don't have that green line at all. This is the open. Okay. I like that. I like that. I mess with that. So we broken past highs, but my job could have been a lot easier today. But you know what? No complaints. Because I learned something here today. So now I guess we're kind of just gonna be sitting here for a little bit. 15-minute candlestick way up here. I don't see any support line coming in soon. Maybe this is like the Nasdaq then, but I don't see a support coming in. We have this massive gap from the open. 5-minute fair value. It's here. First 5-minute fair value. 302 to 25. Question is, do we come back to reclaim it though? I don't need to trade the Nasdaq. And if we start like mapping out the first 15s, we have the gap and that. I'm going to go ahead and remove the old day range. We just simply did not trade today. We Should have gone long. Did not go long. So far today's max gain was about a. I can't mark the point for some reason. Okay. About 1.5 points. We did not trade today on options. But we can catch the retest right here. Move. Move. Limit. Ooh, I want to risk that much. I'll wait for that. And I'll wait for it on options as well. I think it's the second line though, honestly. I'm pretty sure it's the second line. I ain't gonna hold you. Positive it's like the second line. So we'll see how that plays out. Because the S&P is moving through. And I'm just gonna dabble on QQQ for just a moment here. I don't have lines on this chart. Okay. Okay, so we're using 30 minutes instead of the hourly. I hear you. Here's the gap. Here's the range. And I want to see which of these lines appears on the hourly. This line, meaning halfway point would be like just above range. Okay. Still going up. Still a good squeeze here. We sold around 58. Pull it back up to 61. No news coming to impact us in the near future. Oh, we're heading to highs. I'll pull this up over here real quick. It's invisible now. Let's really mark this out here. I want you guys to see this. Visibility. Push at 30 minutes. And we're gonna go full screen. That's a weird high to go for. I'm not sure why this is on my chart. This high right here. So we have like a sell of like 350, 60. If we look at it on a 30-minute time frame, that's still a weird high. It's not even there actually. It's a very weird high to target. Let's see what we can do with it. What about this one? Yeah, that's still a weird high. Even if we flatten it out, it doesn't look any better there. Because you'd have this to this first. Oh, move that back. I gotta go back out of here to look at that now. I'm saying if we move this to this, you'd have that high broken. So that just wouldn't make sense for a high. We aren't hitting it. So which candle? It's these candles here if I move this out my way. Somewhere in here, this candle cutting through and up. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. It's a candle down here. Stairway up. Build block here. Here. Connection to here. That's what we're looking at right now. We haven't passed it on SPY yet though, but we've hit it on options. But it follows about the same trajectory, just about. And let's back out of here. And we had to go fix our order. Since we are breaking through. We should be hitting it now. I'm getting ready to go for sell then. Options, positions. In the money, sell. I gotta really zoom in around the 15 for this one. I'll see where these next minutes close at. Like realistically, if we start closing below, then I'll consider. Close below 360. Man, today was a massive rally up, you know. Interesting. Up 2 points on the day. Very smooth market. We're getting around here. 13 right there. This is a support line stagger though. This was a good support line at least. If we look at like on the larger scale here. So I think I might consider adopting the 2-minute time frame so we hold our candles just a little bit longer here. I just feel like the EMA though, the 1-minute EMA for entries and exits. Like the 2-minute does appear to help out with more holding and closing. We are hitting it. We are hitting it on SPY. So I'll consider that now. We did pierce resistance. At the 360, 660, 360. So we close around 30. If you drop below 30, I'll consider out. Rest, that's about the same candle as this, but we have like resistance right underneath it. So I think I'll wait till we hit 360, like 3 down here, 3 down there. There's no need to take it preemptively. So limit. I might try playing a funny game here. A very funny game. Let's get this in here. Because you can easily just say they'll just buy up off this bounce from 61 back up to 5. So I'm just going to wait here. There's no need to force that trade. Puts are cheap right now. The 15-minute candle open. I was not looking for it. Checking QQQ as the index. QQQ is up 4 points today. 3.5. I think today's just a very smooth market that we missed out on. That's what it's really looking like. Market's up about 150-ish, 130. That's all right. Not because, I mean, technically I'm supposed to take a trade, but definitely should take the trade. Starting to steep down. That's what I was talking about earlier. QES are starting to steepen out here. Talking about earlier now. I didn't say it, but S&P will let us know if it's starting to sell out. One minute on the S&P, 5-minute candle. Oh, let's actually look at this. I want to see if I should have held according to the 15s. Holding according to the 15s. Yeah, looks about. Buy up. That line now comes further. Contractual limits. I'm starting to flatten out the stoop here. I don't know if I'm gonna draw that line. Actually, this looks better. This does. Yeah, this looks better. Okay, you look for a breakthrough or a squeeze out. Looks like a squeeze up. I can deal with this. You see, on the day the market was going long, you caught shorts. You know, on the day the market was going long, you caught shorts. Take his charts from him. Take his charts. 13 seconds, 10-9 candle close, 10-10 candle. I'm really struggling past these highs right now. No, highs right here. Highs right here. So we just bounced off of that, really. $25 seconds. Looks like we might see a slight breakout here. Looking at 15 seconds. I'll need the 1 minute here. Oh, that is 1 minute. Interesting. Right now we're aiming for about 500. Okay, that puts us at targeting about 7 on this trade. Let's watch the 15 and the 2. We got the cross. We might see a pullback here eventually. So like while I did go for the wrong direction off the rip, overall we're still taking safe trades, relatively safe trades. I just don't really feel like my stop loss in here for some reason. I still could do it manually, but that's kind of 15 second. We get the breakthrough here, like to come down, and we can see a bleed. Oh, they're so dry for that turkey. 9, 9. Max L, 100. Yeah. Hold it. Hold to the line that they broke through. They squeeze a pip higher route. Okay. They opened above. I don't like that. Okay. Don't go short in the longest bull run. You joking me? Two-minute candle. You're joking me. Okay, here. He's watching 15. 15 and no universe. 15 candle just opened up. 15-minute candle just opened up here. Visibility. You need to set a stop loss here. Limit, we're short, limit buy. Those two candles look buy-sided. Checking on the lower time frame. These are buy-sided candles here. Depending on whether we can break this or not. If we don't break through, okay, because those are buy-sided candles for, like, for the definite. And I had no reason sitting there in buy-sided candles. Question is, do we hold a stop loss here? 5 minutes opening, closing. Okay. I'm gonna wait for the next minute candle to close before I move any further. I think we're already seeing like just below break even, or just above break even actually. No, I think we're definitely on break even. We're definitely on break even here. One minute candle, if I move this over, it would be a little bit easier to see for you guys. We're gonna wait 13 seconds for this candle to close out, so I can move it. Because 5 minutes is coming up on resistance here. 2 minutes bouncing resistance here, so we're just going to, it definitely can bounce up. And so I don't really care if we go break even here. I want to show how we're underneath it. So I really want the drag over here. Take the time to examine both the 1s and the 5s. No trades on the. Looks good on SPY to go sell-sided. 1 minute sell. But I'd say a real good sell would be we pass down here. We pass down here, we could see a from 5 to 9. Looks like we're coming in for a sell side though. We could see a spike up volatility wise. And if that stops me, I'm gonna laugh my cheeks out. New candle. Opens below. Some of you guys gotta be closing longs here. Someone has to be closing longs. So no, you guys trying to tell me the entire market has just been sitting long here. $15 seconds is coming up here. If we don't hold this, then I guess we're okay. I'm getting broken out here. I need to come back down to 15. And we're stopped out. We didn't lose anything on that trade. We're up 2. That's kind of cheesy. One minute candle closage. These are 2 buy-sided candles here. Markets are prepping to rally higher. Dang. I mean, I saw it coming, but still. Markets are coming to rally higher. Oh my. Praise the Lord. It would have swept you. I want to see what that looks like on QQQ. I gotta see what that looks like. I guess the 2-minute works better, apparently. Completely dejected the 1. No, I don't know. QQQ, like, okay, so they're hitting new highs. See, on the S&P, that wasn't a new high, though. QQQ, that certainly was more volatility. Not once this QQQ goes sell-sided. We have levels here. I just want to make like black candle levels here. Black level here. I'll turn this into a black level. I'm gonna see if anyone catch any actual gaps in here. Looks like there are no gaps to capture the open. 3 candles, no gapping. No. Yeah. That's all the candles right there. Watching SPY still, only 1M, no trade today. Markets went up 3 points. Open 15, let's mark that out. Open 15 has been marked out. That's just a straight line. Starting season flattening out here. Let's check out on both things, on both SPY and QQ. SPY's coming down. Financial juice. Bank of Canada Business Outlook Survey at 10:30. Not expecting to see any shorts for the moment. And 17. Interesting. Trading QQ of SPY. I'll help it with one. Just SPY just stays buy-sided. The curve is sliding out here though, so that's the real point. 10:30 candle. I'm expecting something after that at least. The day the markets ran long, apparently. I'm trying to see what would be the best instrument for holding here today. I think it would just be the 1 minute candle. This does cause me to want to check over here at Dalina. Primarily used for overnight holding. Okay. S&P still buy-sided. Everything's still buy-sided. There's only been one 5 minute sell-sided candle on SPY. Checking QQQ. Oh, wrong measurement. Still check the 5 minute though. Yeah, SPY's only had one, which was like over here. This chart can close. It's kind of funny sitting here waiting for a breakout against trend. I had to look over here earlier. We broke through. I don't remember. What do you say was the best for these lines? The 30 minute? Let's clear this out here. Oh, that looks a lot better. We said the 30 minute was giving us the best lines during the pre-market for QQQ. And did we say that the same thing for the S&P? .30 minute would have given us the best lines. .30 minutes would have given us the best lines. SPY, QQQ are both still going strong here. I want to check if my phone has live. Like I did. They check it live right now. They do. Okay. Someone said risk 1%, 500. Interesting. The bounceable high. We're gonna watch QQQ. No, there's no need. Let's stop it.
Morning.
Good morning. We don't need to do that. Let's keep watching SPY and S&P. Volume currently looks the same through and through. Should be entering lunch soon. What a concept. Lunch. So we have this range. Oh, remember that. Yeah, so this is what this looks like in the 15 seconds here, which we're actually going to lose access to in just a moment here eventually. Once our subscription cancels out and runs its course. Hold on. Let me see your range. Interesting. 15-minute candle range gone by last of each 15. So if you were to do this, then you never come back down. You stay above the halfway point, dip out, come back through. Okay, I think we're just rambling here. That's not our strategy at all. Let's not do that. The high definitely held down. We can clear out this filth though. I'm not sure if calling it filth is the right word for that, but it's not necessary. It's a little redundant now. Marketeer redundancy, if you'd say. Hitting lines from earlier, hitting 1 minute resistance though. Market, me a sell. I don't know. What if it bounces off and dejects? I might need to see a pullback here first, honestly. One, really we buy our way out of here. About two. I just got ran. Watching the 15 heavily here. Just got ran for 100. Lessons, lessons. Is he willing to do two? No, probably not. But still, let's get a ratio in here then. If he just ran a 2 though, 1.5 at least. He needs to get 3 off of this. Otherwise, it was just bad ratio. 2. Three for 1.5. We just got ran at 1.5. We have to do two separate sell limits for 1. That's greed if you just drag it all the way down there. Reasonable to come down though. 1037, no major candle coming in here. 1037, there's no major candle coming through. We have about 2 minutes to close this candle. Okay, okay, I hear you now. That's better, that's better. Go for another 2 points, but that's greed. Five-minute candle close. This is looking for our goodness. This goes to our favor, I'd say, and this 5-minute candle close in 10 seconds. Wait for a pullback. Order was rejected. We only have, what, 3-con limit? Interesting. Okay, so it is a 3-con limit. Okay. Market looking to buy out. Give me to at least a 6-6. Okay. Where'd this range come from? This is like 5 minute candle range here. It's an interesting trade. It's not a normal trade. Could have closed up what for the 6. Interesting range for trading. I prefer the 2 for scalping. 5 minutes is opening up and down. So he gets the re-entry. No. Just not feeling it, man. We got the cross. We got the pullback. We got the dip down. I'm not feeling that. Checking QQQ. QQQ show that, okay, the exact same thing. The cross, the pullback, the dip down. You get your cross, you get your pullback, your dip down, then like this is QQQ technically you'd be in then. But it's not, I don't have to pretend that it is. Okay. I'd say the sell side is the S&P. I definitely go sell side. This is NQ. If this was NQ, this isn't NQ though. 405.25. Let's mark that out there right there. 405.25. Shorted at 405.25. It's currently up in the NQ. We're not trading NQ though. I think we're making a mistake here in our trading strategy, and we just gave diabolical. Blasphemous, actually. Fifteen candle looks like it's closing above. It's rejecting lows. How close can we get the BE? How close can we get the BE? Limit. We need a buy stop here. Our entries like this. We're looking at major candle close? Yes, we are looking at major candle close. Okay, hold on then. This is going to be a major candle close based on the 5-minute direction here. 45. I'll raise it up one. Market. We're in 2 contracts, looking to buy our way out of here. Looking for what, 2? 2.5? What does the sell side candle but rejected a low? Nah. We're going to drop that honestly to support. Off the charts here, we're just gonna sell it one, scalp out one then. This is no reason to running us negative. Let that settle there first and then get ready to move it again. Let's go back to watching SPY here to correlate. I think you correlated it well. You gotta see if it goes well. Let's mark that out there. I'm gonna toss this in here. Toss it out to Peter Sinclair. To Perina Sinclair, you feel me? Still trying to reject it. I'll get like right above the line then. Tossings out to Peter Sinclair, do you feel me? What is he talking about? When you watch me sing until I find love. You're so funny here. It's like when I see a spike out just to sweep me. I might laugh from that. Just to sweep me. Nah, that's just a bad order. I'm gonna stop down just 1 pip. Just 1 point. Tick. Yeah, about 50 seconds here on the candle closing. 5 minutes. We need to break through that line. This is the real challenge, you feel me? Breaking through here. I said that 5-minute candle almost popped up for a second. It's coming down. It has a top of the cap of the range. I'm gonna cap it at the top of range, honestly. If you limit you to top of range, bottom of range, limit of 2. Buy stop. Make sure we're ready to scalp out here. Or we can do a buy stops in 1. We can do buy stop. We do a buy stop in 1. Cancel the first one. And we select the second buy stop right here. We can just move it. So one's at break even. And the other is guaranteed to give us even like the slightest scalp of profit. Okay, that one just failed. Okay, I'm actually about to laugh. I'm actually about to laugh on that. The moment I put it there. So we were just unable to break through that, honestly. A little shame. But you know, we held through. Putting through on 1 con. Three rejects 3 candles of this. Oh, we put it right there. A perfect place to get stopped out at. Okay. Had we gone just a tick above, we'd be fine. Oh. And we'd be up 120. Okay. Did we do the same thing twice? So at 68 flat is the spot to get stopped out at. 68 flat. is a spot to get stopped out. Dang, I would have known something. So we're still targeting from what, 64? That's about what, 200 then? It's 200 by itself. Currently the count's up 400 now. Finishing up 6 on the first day wouldn't be a problem. I don't think anyone complained about being up 600. We're hitting resistance on SPY right now, hitting the halfway point of this range, of the 5-minute candle range here. Dropping through that. Our stop, we're gonna drag it down just slightly here. Oh, that's a buy limit of 2. Hold on. Buy limit of 1. Phew, it would have re-entered my position and flipped it immediately. We've crossed down and under Din 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 Sahar. And this is 30-minute range here. 30-minute candle lighting. Up 160. Could be up to 3. In the buy stop around 1. I just close out. We're hitting 2. We hit the line we want to go for. Our limit just got touched twice. Hold on now. Our limit just got touched twice. Okay, it filled at the top. There's no way. Our limit got poked twice. Close this order. We're up 526 on the day right now. I'm going to see this on the NASDAQ. I want to see what it's looking like over here. Because we would have had to assume, let's use the exact same format, right? Where we had our level right here. This is what we were targeting. We had 5-minute candle range. Which candle is this? This is 1005 candle. That doesn't really give us much range, actually. That's what we use for the NASDAQ, though, for the S&P. 1005 candle range. From there, we broke down into it half and halves. We'd still be in the trade if we held to our stop. The 5-minute candle opened up above the halfway point of the range. I think we played well, though. Nevertheless, we played it well. Could have claimed a little bit more. Could be up. Could be up a little bit more. 1 trade, 2 trade, 3 trade, 4-ish, 4-ish 5, you know, 4-ish 5. If you're looking for a real breakout, it's literally the same thing. You just kind of hold it, get back in there. 1-minute line breakouts. We can pull out the 15-second here. Pull out the 15 seconds. Yeah, 15 seconds to show that was the pullback. We could have kind of held into it. But it's kind of giving janky here. It's opening above range. It's opening above range and on the halfway point. That's not pretty. Just candle, we never have like the full sell, right? So we can't really go full long to it. But we can take microscopes on it. You know, where'd this line come from? Where did this black line come from here? Hold on now. If it came from right here, right? Okay. We could have potentially used that line to reverse it and go long with trend. Okay. And then after that, you have a line, 30-minute line there. I'll zoom back in and watch this in the 1 minute then. Because let's say someone were to somehow reverse that, then they'd be looking at something like, well, inverse it. You're looking at something like this, maybe 1.5, cancel, save. 1.5, targeting downwards of 3, back into it. This would be like a sell line. So we said this was your buy line technically, due to the fact that it was lower than us. Whole market's been buy-sided today, you know? Whole market's just been a buy-sider. We have like 5-minute candle range, but that's kind of boring. We don't really have like the same candles over here as the SPY. No one's speaking. Close out news. Six trades. SPY is going long. What's so funny? Have we just been sitting here the entire day trading it? Without trading it. So let's go. Let's say some executions for us. I got the entire chart on my map. Let's see how we react to the lines here. I'm going to draw them out on my SPY charts as well. Line 1, I'm going to color them all black here for the sake of it. Line 2. That's interesting. Oh, okay, so this line comes from the high of that wick. Okay, that's where that is. Comes from the height of the wick. Now we will observe how the market reacts to it. Definitely is breathing on it. High of wick here. Top. Okay, let's make sure these are like dedicated here. So this is like a buy side. Make sure that's listed as buy. Listed as buy. Listed as a sell. We're just mirroring the charts over here. Okay, so we do sell as this line, but this is not a sell. This is just a candle high. It's weird. My question is, why am I using this as a line though? I never use this as a candle line. These are 15. That's a 15-minute high there. 15-minute high. These are two 15-minute highs here. 15-minute high. 15-minute high. 15-minute low. Because by that same logic, right? Then we have a 15-minute low here. Color black. Candle highs and candle lows. We have a buy and a sell. You are turned black because you are a candle high. You are a candle low. Looks like the market doesn't want to go higher. We got 3 sell-sided candles here. If we really look at this. Sell side, sell side. This one closed, this one just opened technically, but this right here had plenty of room to go high, but no one went to rally it higher. I'd sell on a practice account. On a practice account, I go long. Because by all means, this candle wick says, okay, they want to go higher. They're squeezing the market high, right? They cannot go any lower. The market's not going any lower than like this range right here. But then they force it back up. But they don't force it back up. That's the thing. They haven't forced it back up. So the market's losing strength here as we head into like lunch hours. Less volume. And they couldn't get to go back up to buy-sided. So I really want to watch this on like your 1s and your 15s, the normal candles here. Okay, 15 seconds looks useless right now, so we'll turn this back. Fifteen candle high, 15 candle high, 15 candle low. Do our buy side lows and our sell side highs? That'd be interesting. But half of these trades, I wouldn't say like were my strategy. You feel me? Like definitely based on like where the candle opened compared to a line, and also I'd be using EMA. But we missed the initial opening range strat, so it's a good thing we had like 2 strats in our toolkit. This is long, but we have resistance right there in our face. We have more wick here. We need to get past this wick. Like here, but that might be a sellout. We get this 69.75. You'd see a 2-point pop up to 71.50. I'd rather see a sell side down than back up. Do I expect any massive candles to come through and move this count? No, not really. Not really. What's the win rate for the day? Do they have that on here? 6 trades. Okay. That's the 20. They don't have it. Okay. I'm just gonna like map out this trade here. Running a 1.5 for the 3. This is what I want to see. I want to see like just a slight retraction. Well, that's the thing. It's what I want to see. Let's see what the market's actually giving us here, because twice have we wanted to see something and traded opposite, because that's what the market gave us. It's probably been like my longest trading session in like 3 weeks. 15-second candle closage. 15-minute candle. 15 seconds. I have my charts. I have my 15-second here on SPY. Probably so open to a sell side. We're still above resistance. You feel me? So I don't have to watch this until like, we get close to that. But we aren't breaking past resistance right now. And the market's kind of moving sideways. See? And we do come back and re-hit it for the exits of 69 to 27. 69. See how the next minute, boys, is us. Really some sideways movement here in the markets. It's kind of nasty. It's a little bit more clear on SPY, but still, it's just a lot of sideways chop. So we're going to use SPY and start charting out the 15-minute candle highs here, which are kind of almost straight sideways. So if you get what I just said there about the 15-minute highs, here we're going to be using the 5-minute lows, which do give a little bit of resistance top-sided. Show you what that looks like over here. That does look like a sell-sided entry. How nice of them. Right now you're seeing like low B. There, that was a perfect entry right there. Touch of high. But now you're going above it. You're doing it too much. And since you have resistance right there, we don't have to go to max height with that. I'd say like 0.5 or 1 would be fine. But this is still a buy-sided market on every time frame. It's such a bummer. Bummer like summer. But summer's not a real bummer. I like the summer. 0.7, 0.1, oh, just 1. Breakthrough? Okay, that's nice. That's actually not that bad. But that just isn't in my book. Like, you have that there? It's like a 15-minute low, 15-minute high. Price 15-minute high. It's just not in my book. Open below. We open below range, repeat. You could see the sell down here. I could see it, you know? Scalp an entire point where that's kind of vague. It's not even for me to take these like random loosey-goosey trades. So we have our buy line set. I don't think we're returning to our original lines today, so but we do have a buy line way down there. No, we don't. We don't have a single buy line right now. We have our high. We have what? Low. Ultimate high. I'm gonna use a buy line. Just from sell points. My sister messaged me. Never mind. I finally missed a great one. I love talking to charts by myself. Really just like shows what you do when no one's around. Like I have like a slight amount of consciousness because I know this probably, who knows, it'll be seen. Fuck you. Let me get this right here. So we have 15-minute candle. This is a line right here. This is a line. We have 15-minute candle highs, and we have our 30-minute buy and sells. What if we're doing 15-minute here? So, okay then, yeah. Oh, well, silly. Why don't you just say that? It would have touched it. See? Silly old dog. Hold on. Low, high, low. I don't want to count this as a low because the market's moving sideways. So that's why we go back to our higher time frames. Okay, now it looks low like. But this being low depends on where this next candle goes. So it's more like a hindsight. But overall, the 1 minute is positive on the SPY. It's just range-based sideways trading. If you drag it over here, get a good whiff. We have about 6 hours left to keep trading. So let's really start looking at things in the highest time frame. 15 seconds are still just like sideways chops, so we can back out of there. Let's really just look in here and see what's really happening. Let's also look daily. I think we should look at SPY daily. That would be better. That'd be better. 5 minutes is bouncing off of range, up about only 2 points off range. Am I tripping? Yeah, the market's just moving sideways here. Hold on. Let's grab this entire range here. I'm not tripping. The market just started moving sideways for 30 minutes straight. I knew I wasn't tripping. Hold on. We have like range within our range here. I don't see it. This is something I want to remove. I'm okay with removing that. Like, it was useful because it was like the first, what, so we're like heading up here. It was the only sell-sided candle within the 5 minutes. At the same time, market's just like sideways dancing. Let's see how this looks. This looks, touches on it, does not close below it. I don't know, they're really just giving me a loop here. Remove. We can remove the black lines. Remove the microscoping support and resistance. And really just clear up the charts here for a little bit. Clear. We didn't hit sell side. This sell, we're assuming is based on 30-minute closing. Check it over here, back check it, do not see it being touched. 30 minutes here, 15 minutes. Yeah, so like we said, this was definitely buy-sided here. But that's like a lot of wick. Okay, so from 68 down to 67, then yeah, so you get almost 2 points there. That's kind of no fun. No fun in the brainer. Because look, you get a full rejection, so you think you're going long, you buy in at 68.75. 1.5 stop will save you, and then from 68.75, market goes up about a point and a half. 2 points. Market gives you 2 points there, which like isn't bad for a scalp. It's just not the best for a 15-minute candle. Hmm. 30-minute range. Trading through the lunch hour instead of going to have lunch is kind of funny. Calls and options are like dark neck cheap right now. It's a little more expensive to go long. Going short's like equal value. So if you're somehow right, they put it back in your pocket. But today we just simply missed our trade. Market is open to overnight highs with market confidence. We open to overnight well, it's new highs with confidence. Hitting almost a buy line, 30 minutes in that close. About a point from 6.75, 1 point. Okay. A lot of consolidation, so you go to the higher time frame to see what's really popping in here. It's still just the same number, noise and jargon. They are really struggling to keep going long here. I'll say that much. We start really passing through these like halfway point lows, then I'll consider it. We like an open here, hit roof and come down consider going to the short side. Feels weird trading for this long. I'm just like a constant thinking mind right now. Just observing. I wouldn't say our win rate's bad for the day. So we have like a break-even trade with like 130. Like one of the contracts went break-even. 3 rejections because we were trying to go for more than we already had. Let's check SPY. I'm gonna put this back over here. Yeah. QQQ's up 4, SPY's up 3.5. Nasdaq's up 160, S&P's up 34. I think we might start running like 4 cons on the S&P low-key. Like once you get like a little bit of a buffer, run 4 cons on it. We get a buffer in the SM, run 4 cons. Same SL. I love you just have to take twice as many trades, and that's kind of buggy. Buggy, no pirate. And we were already building back up to taking 4 cons. Building up to it, I'd say. Checking on QQQ, comparing levels. Looking for intraday levelry. QQQ is almost heading south side actually. Hold on. Pause. Look over here. QQQ come back down maybe about 2-3 minutes out from going south side. We're opening to these south zone Qs. I'll get them in there. Checking back on SPY now. QQQ is definitely heading to go sell. I want to sell here, but I need a good entry. 5-minute candle opens up in 40 seconds. This is what I'm talking about earlier. We can get the open, click all the way down. Let me see what that's actually gonna look like for me today. 1.5, 1 gives plenty of room. 1 for a 2, 1 for a 2.5. That's what I'm really looking for right now. To claim a 1 for a 2.5. Am I confident in this trade though? Like, or can I just wait until there's more volume? We're sitting at 24K, open with 100, then went to 70, then 50. We're losing about 20K volume per hour here. If we pull back down, I'll go with it. All depends whether we break this line. I'm going to stay with commitment on that. And we got in slightly lower than I wanted. Buy 2 limit. Buy 2 stop. I'm moving the entire like thing. I don't want to move the stop here. I just happen to get a bad fill. What is that stop? 1.5? What? You stop 1.5? It's crazy. We got a touch down to black base bottom. Bootlegger. Overtrading 400. Overtrading? Possibly. SPY gets this rejection at the point. You dubbed up cup enough to go along and rub into your tests. 15-minute candle in 8. want to move it to it. Let's really look at this right here on the highest time frame, right? Sell side dejection candle from 68.75 to 7 flat. After this opening 5, it just market disappeared. Hello, hi.
Yeah, can you come outside for a moment? I have questions about some items. Oh, you know what? Come here for a second, Seven. I need to make sure I got my deodorant on.
You,
Come on.
you still need me to come outside?
Yeah, I need you. Come on, but I'm gonna come in for one second.
Mm.
Come on, speed it up. You're doing something